It's time for some football. Weslaco East visits Port Isabel in the first of two scrimmages before the season kicks off. Head coach Mike Burgett enters his 10th season as head coach, anxious to see how his team looks. Meanwhile, on the other side, former Weslaco High coach Tony Villar, now in his third year in his second stint with the Tarpons. It's a program rich in tradition. A billboard stands proudly showing all distinguished accomplishments and represent the last Valley team to reach the state semifinals. First possession of the control portion, and it's Jay Vasquez. Down the sideline, 35 yards before he's brought down inside the 5. Next play, Vasquez off the eye, left side, crosses the plane for the touchdown. 1-0, Weslaco East. Both teams go 12 plays, so the Wildcats get the ball again, and they go with the passing game. Ashton Guajardo with a quick strike to Devin Cantu for 8 yards. Later, Guajardo to Raymond Vasquez on the slant. First down, Weslaco East. Few plays later, Guajardo has no one open, but finds a lane and takes off for 10 yards and a first down. The Wildcats would not score. It remains 1-0. East now on defense. Luis Obregon bursts up the middle on his first play as a varsity player, and it's a 2-yard loss. Later, Tarpons facing a 4th and goal from the 14. Go for the end zone. Aaron Estevanes comes up with the interception. Great goal line stand. Still 1-0, Wildcats. Second East possession. This is John Carlo Ortiz looking to help the offense this year with a nice 9-yard gain to the PI 21. 2 plays later, Ashton to his right side. A laser to Bo Burgett for 11 yards, and it's 1st and goal. That leads to Julius Gonzalez. Simple dive up the middle, untouched, great blocking, touchdown Wildcats. 2-0, East with the lead. Wildcats back on defense, and on third down, a nice open field tackle by Greg Granados. Few plays later, great penetration by the unit, stopping the Tarpons for a 1-yard loss. However, PI turns to the passing game. Off the play action, Rudy Barrera finds Evan Galvan wide open, and the Tarpons score their first touchdown. 30 yards on the play. This makes it 2-1 now, Wildcats. Now to the live portion we go. Look at the catch by Jay Vasquez. Stays in bounds and with possession. 27 yards for a first down. It doesn't lead to a score, so Port Isabel takes over. And on 3rd and long, the Tarpons go to Tristan Garcia on the counter. Big hole up the middle. 44 yards on the run to the East 25. Next play, Galvan off the slot T, finds a lane, inside the 10, 1st and goal. 2 plays later, Garcia with some running room. Ball reaches the goal line, and it's a touchdown for the Tarpons. They take a 1-0 lead in the live portion. Wildcats second live possession now, and it's a screen to Julian Garcia. Julian with lots of room, one more man to beat, but he loses his balance and is down at the PI 28. Nevertheless, 37 yards on the play. Then Jay Vasquez, quite a night for the senior. This is what we've seen over the last few years. Great blocking, great execution. Vasquez with his second touchdown of the night. This one from 28 yards, 1-1 now. Then on defense, Julius Gonzalez, who scored earlier, with a fumble recovery. And the opening scrimmage ends in a high note. Both teams score 1 time out of 2 possessions on the live portion, while the Wildcats edge the Tarpons 2-1 on the controlled part of the scrimmage.
Boy, I tell you what, Jay looked like Jay. He dropped the ball, though. I'll have to address that with him later. But Jay, we want to get the ball to Jay. Also, I thought, Devin, he's been out a couple years now. Came back from a severe injury, and, man, he played great today. And then we had Ray Vasquez at the receiver. He did real good. He dropped one, and his head's a little bit down. I was very impressed with the O-line today. You know, we're going to be okay.
I mean, it felt pretty good. I mean, it feels finally we're back to hitting people, scoring touchdowns. I mean, we look kind of sloppy in the start, but we finished strong.
Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty good because, you know, it's our first scrimmage. We didn't really do that much hitting, like during, you know, practice and all that stuff. So I feel like we did pretty good. For us to be, like, actually going against another team, I feel like we did pretty good.